Hi, I'm Chris Cinnamon. Welcome to my Wellness Path Micropractice series. In this short video, I'll lead you through a 5-minute micropractice. Follow my instructions, and soon you'll feel how this practice helps you release deep, baked-in tension, dissolve chronic stress, calm your overstressed mind, and become more present, focused, and clear. That's what happens when you join me on the Wellness Path. Let's begin. Today's micropractice is how to relax your eyes. Relaxing the eyes is a big deal for at least 2 reasons. First, most of us spend hours a day in front of screens, computers, phones, video displays. The physical act of focusing on a single close-in distance for hours a day creates tension in and around the eyes. Releasing that tension is beneficial for eye health, but it goes deeper. The optic nerve extends out the back of each eyeball. Those nerve fibers then travel through the center of the brain to the visual cortex, which is in the back of the brain, where the signals are processed. Optic nerve fibers travel through the parts of the brain that regulate and trigger emotions. We've all experienced visual shocks, like seeing a car crash or violent injury, or watching a movie that intentionally visually shocks us. You know how that visual shock provokes powerful emotions that can rattle your whole nervous system. When you relax the eyes, you release that tension in the physical tissues in and around the eyes. You also access a pathway to deeply relax your emotions and your whole nervous system. So lots of bang for the buck when you relax the eyes. To start, follow me through a warm-up that helps get your mind in and around your eyes. So for starters, sit comfortably, and then you can close your eyes. And then begin to very lightly touch around the bony socket around there. It's called the orbit. And then very lightly touch. It's sensitive. And this just helps you get your mind in and around your eyes. Then if you're comfortable doing so, with a very light touch, just lightly touch your fingers on your eyeballs. Very lightly, or on your eyelids over your eyeball. And that'll just help you get your mind in your eyes. All right, I'm going to begin the timer. This will be a 5-minute relaxing the eyes micropractice. So sit comfortably. You can close your eyes, and we'll begin at the sound of the chime. So allow your mind just to settle in and around your eyes and feel them. You've got the tops of your eyes, the bottoms of the eyes, the sides of the eyes, the fronts of the eyes. And for starters, just get your mind in those parts of you and feel. And what you might feel includes sensations of tension. And if you do, just note that. And then begin to, as you can tie this to your breath. So as you inhale, feel around your eyes. And on the exhale, with your intent, with your mind, intend to soften, release, and relax around the front, top, bottom, and sides of your eyes. Not trying to push, not trying to strain, but to soften and relax around your eyes. So just do that for 3 or 4 breaths. Releasing, relaxing, softening around the eyes. Next, move your mind to the back of your eyes. Move your awareness to the back of your eyes. So how do you feel back there? Well, you felt the front of your eyes. You can touch the front of your eyes, or at least the eyelids over the front of your eyes. And just move your awareness back an inch, inch and a half. And you'll be at the back of your eyes, where the optic nerves exit the eyeball. Now begin to repeat the exercise there. Allow your awareness to permeate that area. And then on the inhale, feel it. And on the exhale, soften, relax, release behind the eyes. And if this is something you haven't done before, it's new. So at the start, it may be a little unusual to feel back there, but I assure you with a little bit of practice, your skill for releasing, relaxing, and softening behind the eyes will develop. So feeling behind the eyes, and softening, releasing, relaxing. Now in a practice like this, you may find the mind jumps away. You get distracted. And you can expect that. It happens to all of us. So if you get distracted, if you're trying to feel your eyes and then your mind goes to your to-do list or wherever, just gently bring it back to your eyes. Breathing, feeling, softening, relaxing. Then, keeping the backs of your eyes in your awareness, now extend your awareness again to the front of the eye, top, bottom, and sides of the eyes. And now relax and soften the whole area. So inhale, feel all around your eyes, front, sides, back, top and bottom. Release, soften, relax. All around your eyes. As you relax around your eyes, just begin to feel, does that have any effect on you elsewhere? Does that affect your emotions? Does that affect your degree of presence? Do you feel any sense of settling elsewhere in your body as you relax the eyes? As I mentioned at the outset, relaxing the eyes can provide a pathway into deeper, more systemic relaxation. Maybe not the first time you do it, but with practice, you may begin to experience that. So we're going to conclude shortly. And what I'd like you to do when you hear the chime is this. So just keep relaxing your eyes and listen to my instructions. Gently open your eyes at the chime and then keep them soft and allow the outside to just come back in without the eyes seeking out or drawing in. Just try and keep your eyes relaxed and neutral. So softly open your eyes. And then just for a moment, continue to relax front, sides, top, bottom, and back of your eyes as you let the outside world back in. That concludes today's micropractice. I encourage you to experiment with dropping this into your day. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, relaxing all around the eyes. And then evaluate how you respond to that. And if you find this becomes a tool for you to both relax your eyes and lower the overall tension in your nervous system, well, that is progress along the wellness path. Thank you very much. Good day.